What's been really powerful now that this is up and running is for our Guardian reps to be able to go in and talk to brokers and say, hey, what are you doing with captives? Are you doing anything with captives? And a lot of times that answer is, yeah, we've heard about them, or sometimes, yeah, we're doing some work with them. Now we're able to proactively go in there and say, hey, have you talked with Everlong? Do you know what they're all about, what they're doing differently in the captive space? If Everlong is a fit for your customers, you can now bring this Guardian solution where we can almost get immediate savings. That's a powerful discussion to have. For the longest time, we were looking at employer groups that were focused on things like wellness, cost containment, and we were applying discounts to those types of groups, meaning those were the types of groups that we liked to be part of our book of business. So when we could do that a little more strategically and partner with Everlong, who was doing that as a part of their business model, that just aligned really well. In addition to everything that they were doing from a cost containment perspective, that aligned really well with us as an organization in terms of the risk profiles of employer groups that we're looking to write and partner with. In our normal course of business, if we're writing groups that are under 150 employees, that is going to be rated on a manually rated basis. So what that means is, our actuarial systems, we're going to plug in some information and it's going to spit out a rate. So that can be positive, that can be negative, but your renewal is going to be reflective of what our manual rates say is, given the demographics of your group. The beauty of this Everlong and Guardian partnership is that we can now pool together all these groups from a risk perspective, renew them as a block of business, with the idea being that the more we spread the risk, the more stable the renewal is. And what we found is these sort of block arrangements tend to be very, very stable, and we don't look for big increases year over year because we have such a good spread of risk. The whole idea here is that we're trying to help employers hit the easy button on their ancillary lines of coverage. No different than what clients are doing with Everlong on the medical side. We feel like they can now do that from a pooled risk perspective on the lines of coverage that Guardian writes. So life, disability lines of coverage, dental, vision, worksite products, and then we have this brand new partnership with Spring Health where we can help address the mental health need with our employers.